What is going on, guys? My name is Delta and welcome back to another Division 2 weekly vendor reset video. And this week we got some really good items to look through. Before we get into it, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been supporting the channel. You guys mean the world to me, and yeah, so don't forget to like and subscribe. So getting into it, the must buys for this week are the backup Boomstick shotgun at Dark Sun West, the White Death marksman rifle at DZ East, the Vector SPR 45 ACP submachine gun at the New York vendor, the Grupo gloves at the New York vendor, and the FAL assault rifle at Roy Benitez. Those are your god rolls for this week, and now let's get into the analysis. So starting off, we have the Mozambique special. This one is actually pretty good. I would recommend, if you're looking for a pistol with perfect breadbasket, this one is pretty well rolled, and you could buy it for credits. Moving on to the MP5, we have 10.6 SMG damage. This one is okay. The reload speed attribute is kind of not working for me, unfortunately, but not bad. I wouldn't recommend picking it up though over something else. G36, if you need a good assault rifle, this one is okay, especially because it has Optimist, and you could probably roll the critical hit damage to targets out of cover. This one's actually not bad. Moving on to the military M9, this is just a pistol. I don't know, it's probably not, I don't think it's better than the Mozambique, but the TACSAC MK2 from Petrov Defense Group, this one is actually, it looks good, but the attributes are just not what you're looking for. If you need something with adrenaline rush, I could say pick it up just to, grab the talent. Moving on, we got the Golan Gear with Obliterate. This one's actually not terrible. I could see you rolling like critical hit damage or something onto this. Mods 4.4 crit chance, that's alright. And the rest of these, pick them up if you need them. I'll see you guys at the clan vendor. So welcome to the clan vendor. Let's see what we got.
Good to see you, Agent.
We got the Sacrifice. Normally I would say this is probably a pretty good pickup, but given that it's a rainbow chest piece and the skill haste is not high, the Hasbro is, it's kind of mid. I would pass on this one. Tip of the Spear. This one's not terrible. Weapon handling is kind of not the attribute I'm looking for, and I would look to roll armor on this. Future Initiative. This is, this is good. This is good. Could roll the status effects to repair skills or something like that. This one I would pick up if you need it. Eclipse Protocol. This one's pretty good as well. I'd probably roll the crit chance to status effects or skill damage. Pass on this. I was thinking that this was going to be good, but with stability and fast hands, I would say you're not looking at a great weapon. Converted SMG 9. See, the 15% SMG damage looks good, but reload speed and vindictive, not necessarily the best, I would say. ACR SS. This is a pretty good rifle if you really need a rifle. It has eyeless, so maybe you can use it with like a trauma build. Otherwise, I'd probably roll it to InSync if you were going to pick this up. SIG 556. No, this one's not that good. Murakami Industries. If you need a really good piece for, and you need Murakami, this one is actually not terrible. I would recommend rolling probably the skill damage to repair skills and status of, I don't know. This one's alright. Fenders Group. This one is, I would pass on this. Mods, pick them up if you need them.
Thanks for the business.
See you guys in the Dark Zone. Alrighty, welcome to Dark Zone East. And here we have the White Death. And ladies and gentlemen, I would say that this one is probably the first must-buy of the day. If you're looking for one of these weapons, you can't really get much better than this. I would probably roll InSync on this or another good headshot damage talent. But this one, the only thing holding it back is it does cost the Dark Zone credits. Moving on to the Tactical 308. This one is alright. The Reformation thing, I think it's good for like a healer build, but I would probably pass. The Negev, actually not bad with InSync. I would probably roll damage, or sorry, maybe damage to armor or critical hit chance, or sorry, crit damage for the attribute. It's actually not bad. Pass on the Hardwired. Pass on the Future. I'd pass on this as well. The Gila, not terrible, but I'd probably pass. Mods, get them if you need them. See you in the Dark Zone West. Welcome to Dark Zone West, guys. And here we have the backup Boomstick, and this one seems to be pretty unique because I've never seen this one drop before. So I might have to farm some credits to get me this here shotgun. Looks pretty good with an alright attribute. I would probably roll the talent. But moving on to the Super 90 with ignited, this is probably a pass. ACR SS, this is probably a pass, especially with the White Death, you know, that I just mentioned. Hunter's Fury gloves, not bad, not terrible. I'd probably pass though. Striker's knee pads. I maybe pick this up if you want to roll crit damage onto it. Walker and Harris gloves. These are okay. If you're going to pick these up, I would highly recommend rolling crit chance instead of weapon handling. All in all, these aren't terrible, especially if you're looking for a DPS build. Murakami knee pads with skill tier, skill damage, weapon handling. You know, same as the one before. You're probably going to want to roll, you know, skill haste or repair skills onto this. Not terrible. Armor on kill and mods, pick them up if you need them. They're okay. So welcome to Dark Sun South, guys. And looking, we got the Door Kicker's Knock by Grupo Sombra. This one, it looks alright on paper, but I'd probably pass. Vector SBR 45 ACP. Perpetuation headshot damage, I would pass based on that. The CTAR is actually not terrible. Damage to armor roll is abysmally low, and nearsighted is not the greatest talent in either PvE or PvP, so for those reasons, I'm out. The M45A1, I would pass on this. Tip of the Spear, pass. Ongoing Directive, pass. Solikov Concern, this one, I would pass. The Cheska, this one's interesting. I could see this being good in like an armor regen kind of context where you need a backpack with armor regen, but at that point, why wouldn't you just use the memento or something better? Especially if it's going to cut out on your crit chance. I don't know, you might make it back with a plus 10%, but you would have to roll tamper-proof off, like concussion, you're going to put vigilance, you're going to put wicked, any of those talents that would, you know, increase your DPS. And moving on, we have headshot damage. You're gonna pick these up if you need them. See you guys in New York. Welcome to the Big Apple, everyone. We got some good weapons and stuff to look through here, so let's get into it. First off, the Vector SBR 45 ACP, which I mentioned earlier. Vector SBR 45 ACP, SMG damage, crit chance, damage to armor, and reformation. This is not bad. I would definitely see rolling reformation to like In Sync or a good SMG talent like, I don't know, Optimist or something along those lines. But yeah, pick it up if you're looking for a pretty decent SMG. Infantry MG5, I would probably pass on this. Preservation and optimal range is not really the greatest. Tactical SASG 12k, so with 12% shotgun damage, 7% damage to armor, stability, close and personal. Honestly, not a terrible weapon. Close and personal can definitely be good, especially with a shotgun where you need to be close. I would definitely roll stability for anything better than that. Officers M9A1 pass. Providence, you see, on first glance I thought this was good, but with, you know, Bloodsucker's not necessarily the greatest talent anymore, so I'd pass. And here we go. These Grupo Sombra gloves, especially if you're playing on PC, are very, very, very good. So I would recommend picking these up and perhaps rolling armor on them if you need to. But if you really need it, I would probably roll, well, you have a choice. You can roll off the crit chance, or you could roll off the headshot damage for crit damage. Either way, you're rolling crit damage on it. Gilligard, I would say this is not a bad holster, especially okay, so this Gilligard it's pretty good. It's got crit damage, skill damage, and armor on it. I'd probably, if you're looking for this in a DPS context, I would probably roll crit chance on it or headshot damage. But yeah, pick it up if you need it. 10.1% crit damage if you're just starting out the game. I mean, you don't have any of these. I'm actually gonna grab one. Yeah, pick it up if you need it. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Enjoy that one.
Anyways, moving on. So welcome to the final vendor. We have the FAL, and this, my brothers and sisters, is a very, very, very well rolled FAL. I'm gonna probably get some credits and then pick this up and roll In Sync on it just because I need it. But yeah, pick this up if you don't have one. This MK46, not bad if you're looking for an LMG with 100 mag size and 550. This is the 550 RPM. This is pretty good. Strained, like, is actually, in my opinion, a pretty underrated talent. ACR, it's actually very well rolled, but I don't know if I recommend this. I mean, honestly, this is probably a pretty good replacement to the White Death if you don't have the DZ credits. I know I don't. M1911, pass. Walker Harris with Headhunter, pass. Murakami is pretty well rolled. This is has, I think, all the right rolls. Actually, I would trade the status effects for repair skills or skill haste or something anything, because Murakami's not really a status effect build. Same thing as the one before. Probably roll skill damage or something on it. And mods, pick them up if you need them. So yeah, that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to let me know in the comment section below. And subscribe if you're new. And yeah, Deltah out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.